Alright guys, what's up, and welcome to a Watch Dogs 2 video. The title of this video should be something like Watch Dogs 2 Unboxing plus First Impressions, because I've actually had this game for a pretty good while now, like a week or two. I think it's been about 2 weeks since I've gotten Watch Dogs 2. So this isn't actually going to be an unboxing video because I've been playing the game for a while. So I mean, unboxing videos is really not much you got to do in an unboxing video. I mean, you just kind of take the plastic off, open the game up, and say, hey, there it is. And I mean, games don't even really ship with much anymore. There's literally like a disc in here, there's a code, and then there's like an advertisement for a season pass. Like, games don't even hardly have anything in them anymore, which kind of sucks. But about 2 years ago, Watch Dogs 1 was released. I did an unboxing video of that, and it was probably the worst unboxing video of all time. Basically, when I got home after I got the game, I got a nosebleed, and for some stupid reason, I decided, hey man, instead of waiting until this is, I'm all done with this nosebleed and it's not gonna bleed anymore, I just freaking shoved like a freaking piece of toilet paper in my nose or something and started recording the video. The video should have been playing right now, a little clip of it for you guys, just so you can see how stupid I looked 2 freaking years ago. That was actually a pretty long time ago as well, but now, obviously, we have Watch Dogs 2. We're gonna talk about this game, what I think of it so far, my first impressions of it and whatnot. But before we talk about Watch Dogs 2, let's talk a little bit about the first Watch Dogs game, which was, of course, Watch Dogs. This game was originally supposed to release in 2013 as a launch title for the PlayStation 4, which would have been really, really cool. That was a game, a lot of people were looking forward to it. A lot of people were looking forward to getting that as their first game on the PS4. There were like bundles that you could get with Watch Dogs and the PS4, but Ubisoft decided to delay the game to 2014, which is when, of course, the game came out. This game got a lot of hate, or I guess you could say Ubisoft got a lot. Well, the game did too, but Ubisoft and Watch Dogs got a lot of hate because the graphics of the game that we were shown at E3, like the E3 trailer, the demo, I guess you could say, of the game, were a lot different than what we got in Watch Dogs. I'm going to try to find a comparison picture of Watch Dogs 1, at E3 2013, which I believe is when this trailer was shown, to Watch Dogs when it was actually released, because there's a pretty big difference in graphics between the two. So the game got a lot of hate for that. But overall, Watch Dogs 1 was actually a pretty good game. I actually really enjoyed it. I played through it a couple of times. Let's just go, talk about the story and stuff. Like, the storyline of Watch Dogs 1 was okay. I didn't find it to be like the most memorable story ever, and none of the characters are very memorable except for maybe I can't remember the guy's name. What's his name? I can't remember his name, but he makes an appearance in Watch Dogs 2. I'll put his name up in the video here if I can freaking remember it. But I think it's Raymond Kinney. There it is. That's his name. He's in. I guess I just spoiled Watch Dogs. I'm gonna put a spoiler warning at the beginning of this video or something like that. But some characters were memorable in this game. And then there's Aiden Pierce, who is the main character of Watch Dogs. He honestly wasn't that great of a protagonist. He wasn't very memorable. I mean, granted, in the game, he was dealing with his niece's death, which was unfortunate. There's definitely going to be a spoiler warning at the beginning of this video, so yeah. But gameplay-wise, Watch Dogs is pretty good. I felt like there could have been more stuff to do with the hacking in the game, and the combat was pretty good, and of course the graphics weren't as advertised, I guess you could say. But that brings us to this game right here, as I get glare on it because of this light I have right here. This is Watch Dogs 2. 2 years later. What did Ubisoft do with the Watch Dogs franchise? So let's start off with the storyline of this game. I have not beat this game yet. I plan on it. There's like a weird glare on my freaking webcam. Y'all are gonna have to deal with that because the lighting in this room is completely awful. So hopefully this little where is it? It's like freaking right. This little freaking glare right here. Hopefully it doesn't bother you guys too much. The storyline in Watch Dogs 2, so far, for me, is definitely a lot more memorable than the original Watch Dogs. The characters seem to have a lot more emotion. They're a lot more likable. The main character, Marcus, I don't know his last name, but it's Marcus. He's definitely way better. He's a way better protagonist than Aiden Pierce. He's got more emotion. He's just a lot more memorable and likable as a character, as opposed to Aiden Pierce. So that's really all I can say on the storyline right now. Gameplay-wise, this game improves on things a lot. There's a lot of improvements, and I'm not even sure if I'll be able to list them all in this video off the top of my head. So if I do miss anything that's, vital to the game, I'm sorry. But Let's start with the combat. The combat is kind of similar to Watch Dogs 1. Now you can actually melee whenever you want. You can go up to a civilian and punch him in the freaking face. I've even kicked the dude in the face one time. It's really cool. But the combat's pretty much similar to the original Watch Dogs. You can still pick up weapons from enemies, but whenever you want to go and actually get your own weapon, you actually go to a 3D printer that you have in your headquarters, and you make yourself weapons. I don't think you can actually 3D print actual weapons right now in real life, but you can in this game, and it's actually pretty freaking cool. That's how you buy your guns in this game. Unfortunately, you can't buy traditional guns like AKs and stuff like that, as far as I know right now in the game. But you can 3D print your own weapons, and you can pick up stuff from enemies and stuff like that. So the combat's been improved a little bit over the original Watch Dogs. Hacking has also been improved. There's a lot more stuff you can do with hacking. You can actually control cars. It's one thing I noticed new in the game that I think is a really useful feature. Is that if you're driving, say in the first Watch Dogs, and there's like 3 cars in your way, you'd probably just have to plow on through them or try to freaking weave through them. In this game, nah fam, you can literally just like move the car out of here. You can take control of that person's car. You press L1, and it just freaking goes off to the side so that people get out of your way. There's a lot more stuff you can do with hacking in this game. I think it works out really, really well. In addition to that, you also have an RC jumper, which is like this little thing with wheels that you can drive to access, places Marcus can't. And you can even get a quadcopter as well. And the quadcopter is really useful for, getting up high and, observing the enemies in the area and stuff like that. And you also have this ability called, I think it's called, is it net hack? I don't know exactly what it's called. Don't quote me on that. I'll probably forget to put the right thing in the video like I always do. That allows you to access pretty much all the cameras in the area and see things that you can hack and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. So the hacking has definitely been improved upon from the first Watch Dogs. Driving doesn't feel too different to me compared to it feels better. I don't really know. I haven't played the first Watch Dogs in a pretty good while, but the driving feels pretty good. And what was I was just about to say something, but I have completely forgotten what I was about to say. Oh, that's right. The movement system in this game. Watch Dogs 1, I guess you could say it had like some sort of parkour elements to it, but it really wasn't like all there or all that great or anything like that. You actually do some pretty cool parkour stuff in friggin' Watch Dogs 2, and the movement's a lot more fluid when you're, jumping from area to area. You can do like backflips off stuff. It's really cool. The movement system in Watch Dogs 2 is definitely a big improvement over the first Watch Dogs. Another thing that I really like, and this could have been present in Watch Dogs 1, I don't recall ever seeing it there. What I remember from playing Watch Dogs 1 is, I don't really... Were there, like, police cars? I think there were police cars driving around, Chicago and Watch Dogs 1. But whenever you would get in, combat with someone, automatically, I believe, this is what I remember. I could be wrong about this, but the cops would automatically be on you and freaking chase you and stuff like that. In this game, say you get in a fight with a gang, if you're not noticed by anyone and they don't call the cops directly on you, they'll call the cops on that gang member, and the police and the gang will actually get in a fight, allowing you to just, hightail it out of there. And I'm pretty sure even gangs themselves can get into fights as well. I haven't seen that yet, but it's definitely a really cool, thing to do in this game. The whole skill tree thing, with your perks and stuff that you can unlock is really cool. There's a lot of cool options in there, like upgrades for your quadcopter and stuff like that. You can even do like a massive vehicle hack where they all like move, I'm pretty sure, which is pretty cool. And you can actually take down security systems with an ability that you get through hacking, which is really, really cool. And my favorite things about this game, it might have been present in Watch Dogs 1. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played the first Watch Dogs, but as you know, you go out, you're doing what you want to do in Watch Dogs 2. You'll notice on your map, you'll see some restricted areas pop up. And these restricted areas can contain things like research points, which you need to, unlock new hacking abilities and upgrading your character. There will be like intel there and money bags as well. So you can infiltrate these areas that just will randomly appear on your map and actually get what you want from it, and you can be stealthy about it. You can go in guns blazing. You can use the quadcopter to go on the top, survey the area. There's freaking dogs that will attack you now in this game. There's a lot of stuff that Watch Dogs 2 has added to it, and honestly, this game is definitely a big improvement over the original Watch Dogs. I don't even think I could go back and play the original Watch Dogs after playing Watch Dogs 2. It's just that much better. That's really all I have to say. I'm sure, well, actually, hold on. I freaking just missed out on the freaking graphics category. Let's backtrack a little bit and talk about the graphics in this game. Unfortunately, I'll probably put this at the beginning of the video if I don't freaking forget. I was unable to record any gameplay for you guys. I wanted to, but it appears that I suck at attempting to play a game while it's just recording in the background because I get sidetracked, I go do other things, and it was really bad. So that's why there's no gameplay on the video, so I apologize for that. But the graphics in Watch Dogs 2, to me at least, look significantly better than they did in Watch Dogs 1. San Francisco looks beautiful in this game. There's definitely a lot of beautiful landscapes and stuff like that, especially when you first start out the game. You'll know what I mean when you first get true control of your character. It looks beautiful. I forgot to mention this. I think this is what I was going to mention a second ago, is that you can actually customize your character a little bit, get different clothing for him and stuff like that. And you can go, of course, you go out and buy vehicles for Car on Demand. Car on Demand actually is in this game too, and it actually works a lot better than it did in Watch Dogs 1. It seems to happen a lot quicker. A vehicle seems to spawn closer to you as well. There's also like hidden vehicles you can go get. It's just, there's a ton of freaking stuff. But you can customize your character now with different messenger bags, different glasses, hats, and clothing, and all that kind of stuff. And it's really, really cool. The game is definitely an improvement over the original Watch Dogs. I'm not really going to give it a score or anything like that. If I had to give it a score right now, I'd give it, you know, I don't know what's an unfair score, but a 9 seems like a pretty good score. This is a really solid game. It's really solid. I really enjoy it. So there we go. I guess I'll give the game a 9 if I had to score it right now. Obviously, I haven't beaten the game, so I can't technically really give it a score. And I'm probably never going to do a review because I'm too lazy for that. I'm just really bad at reviewing stuff. Like, this video probably didn't turn out. It probably is not even going to be that good. But it's definitely an improvement over the first Watch Dogs. I don't even really know if you need to play Watch Dogs 1 to even really enjoy this game, to be honest with you. A lot of the stuff from the previous game will be in this game, obviously. But it's a really solid game. If you haven't played the first Watch Dogs, you know, go through, play the first Watch Dogs, and then play this game. Definitely worth it. This game is actually really, really good. And in fact, it's enhanced for PS4 Pro as well. I don't have one. I probably never will get one. But it is enhanced for PS4 Pro. And this is the PlayStation version, so I got like a mission pack early thing, which I don't buy DLC. And I got like a Zodiac Killer mission plus outfit, which I don't think I've done yet. So that sounds pretty cool. But all in all, Watch Dogs 2 is a super solid game. I highly recommend it. And this video is going on a little bit longer than I anticipated it to be, so I'm going to go ahead and end this. If I forgot anything or anything like that, I do apologize for that. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to let me know by dropping a like on the video and commenting down below. I'll be sure to respond as fast as I can. And if anything, you know, if you enjoyed this video and you think anything in my channel looks interesting, you can also subscribe. I know my channel probably sucks, so you really don't have to, but if you want to, you can go ahead and subscribe as well. So that's all for me from today, guys. Watch Dogs 2 is pretty freaking lit. I mean, so I'd definitely go pick this game up if I was you. But yeah, I'm in this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.